Go.
Hello and welcome to episode 18. So we've just finished on Big Haze and we've moved on to wadmill now for what we're considering the sort of our practice session now for the back of the landing net match, which is next weekend.
Yep.
So yeah, so what we're going to do then?
Catch some fish.
Yeah, okie dokie. So yeah, we're going to crack straight on because we've only just lumped all the gear around. So alright, so see if we can catch some fish and see how we go for our practicing then. Right, let's go fishing.
Cheers.
Okie dokie, so first blood goes to Jakey.
Indeed it does this time again, 2 days in a row, isn't it?
Yeah, we'd only just not long filmed the intro and to say where we are. And Jakey scored first blood.
Indeed, saw some fish moving, put a rod to it, and I said to Chris within 5 minutes have a fish, and been saying that the rod went off, so have a fish.
Nice.
Blanked.
Good, good.
There we go.
What did you catch on?
Secret.
Oh, I'm not going to let anyone know the secrets for the back of the landing net match. Haha. Okie dokie, alright then. Let's get it back.
Put it back in the net.
Right. Second blood goes to Jakey.
Of course it does. Yeah, after the first fish, went up the shop, got some more bait, had a drink, got a bacon roll for Chris because I'm such a nice person for him.
What, you mean like I got you a bacon roll first?
Yeah, you weren't supposed to say that, Chris, but and then just put it back in the same spot on my secret bait, secret method, blah blah blah.
Not giving any away tactics for the match.
Away. And this little stonker stoned off, so quite a few of these in the match to keep me happy.
Yeah, and that almost looks like a leather apart from those
sort
of scales across its back and tail, so it looks nothing like a leather whatsoever then, really, does it?
No, it's got a nice few smooth scales in the tail and little ones above on the dorsal line, but apart from that, another fish. Yeah. Put it back.
Are we allowed to say back of the landing net yet? Because it's a back of the landing net practice match.
Back of Jake's net we'll go with.
Alright, back of Jake's net. Jakey's just done a cast and landed inches from the bank. I think that was more fluke than judgment.
I'm the skillful Chris, I'm not a bream king.
Is that lolly boy?
2 bream.
Yeah. As Jakey was saying, all I've caught so far on this session is 2 bream.
That's all you can catch.
So no definitive sort of work yet done for the back of the landing net practice. So yep, just 2 small bream for me. Let's quickly pan round, show you where I'm fishing. Just sort of fishing and sort of just off my rod tip on my left rod by that island point on my middle rod, and those reeds just past that duck. I've cast right over to the other side on my right hand rod for the moment. If anyone goes in any of them swims opposite, obviously I'll have to wind in a bit. So yeah, nothing definitive gained knowledge wise yet for practicing on the back of the landing net match. Because carp wise it's still a blank for me. Come on, do something.
Hello again. Still on wadmill. It's the left rod again in the margins, which has produced the next fish again. So
Still not giving away your bait or tactics?
No, not at all. Small baits, that's as much as they give. Yeah, another fish. I'll be happy with this if I can carry on in the match, but see how it goes really.
Our special guest, another crusader.
Howdy there.
Alright, get her back then.
Indeed we shall.
Hi guys, early evening time and still no fish for me. I've done recasts to different areas, different fillings in my PVA bags, different hook baits, and at the moment I'm still blanking carp wise, so I've got nothing to add to tactics wise to the back of landing net match next weekend at the moment, because nothing's happening for me. Jakey, who just was in that swim, has now moved to my right to that swim. Oh, apart from that, not much has happened. So I'm about winding me rods. Me and Jake are going to have a walk around the lake, see if we can see anything happening around the lake, and then well, hopefully next time I get back to you there will be some fish for me. It's a bit depressing at the moment. Isn't looking good for next weekend at this rate. I think I'm fishing 3 rods at the moment, and the back of the landing net match is only 2 rods, so oh, hopefully something will happen soon. But yeah, what's Jakey doing? Is right, get back to you later guys. Hello, so it's late evening. Sunlight is just about to leave us, although it doesn't look like it on screen, and Jakey has got his 4th fish of us being while we've been on wadmill.
Indeed, I had the first 3 from one swim. Didn't like the look of it because I couldn't really fish 3 rods in it properly, so moved swim, did a lap around the lake with Chris, saw the people, and then put some PVA bags out in the margins again. Just finished having some food and this thing absolutely tore off. It fought like an absolute trooper, so... Nope.
Are you giving away any rig or bait?
Nope. No hints, no tips. Only Chris, me and Mr. Steve Dillon knows because he was around when he saw some of the rigs. So yes, we're only 3. No, so yeah, nice little size, so let's get it back.
Job done. Right, finally, it's taken all day, but one of my rods has finally screamed off. My left hand rod I had up against an island, and I got this little beauty. Oh, I was just in the middle of cooking me dinner, so my dinner's going cold, but I don't mind because it's finally my first fish of the session. So Jakey's out fishing me today, but finally got one on the bank, so I'm happy. Right, let's get her back. And no bait tips. Right, got my 2nd fish of the session on wadmill. Absolutely gorgeous little ghosty mirror carp. Oh, it was just lashing down with rain, and it just stopped raining just in time for me to get on my bivvy and hook into this thing. Absolutely gorgeous little ghosty. It's not the biggest fish in the world, but when they look like this, doesn't really matter whatsoever. Absolutely cracking. Gorgeous. They really are nice fish like this. I don't care if they're big or small when they look this pretty. Anyway, time to get her back, I think. Morning guys. Just woke up. Had a bit of success last night. I had 3 fish during the night. I had 2 common carp and a tench last night. I didn't film any of the fish though last night because it was so absolutely blooming freezing cold. I just couldn't be bothered to get the camera out and film because it was so cold. I mean, just absolutely freezing last night. So I just quickly unhooked the fish and just let them go, and I didn't even put the rods back out. So at the moment I'm not even fishing because as soon as I unhooked the fish I just quickly wanted to get back into the warmth of my sleeping bags. It was so cold. By the time I had the tench, everything was frozen. Net was frozen, unhooking, the cradle was frozen, the water in the bucket was frozen. So yeah, just unhooked the fish. So I had 1 fish on each of the rods, and then just leant my rods up against the bivvy or the tree that's outside, and wanted to get back into the warmth of my sleeping bag. It was so cold. And, you know, Jakey done the same. He didn't want to get up in the night. He actually wound all his rods in so he didn't have to get up in the cold last night. So right, it's 7 AM, so got about 12 hours of fishing left now. So it still looks cold out there, but it's light, looks misty. But I'm gonna get up, quickly get my rods back out, so I'm fishing again, and then yeah, get some breakfast on, and then hopefully I can catch some more fish to film and show you this time. But yeah, sorry about that. I didn't do any of the filming last night. Like I said, it was just too cold to start getting the camera out and messing about with things like that. So just had to think of my own warmth. Right guys, hopefully I'll catch you later with some more fish. Right, catch you later. First fish of the day. Oh, I'm going to be very quick with this one because it's very cold. Oh. Lively little mirror. Oh, very cold fish, very lively. Oh, yeah. So I'm just going to get a straight back. Right, hello. Just standing in Jakey's swim, having a bit of a chin wag, and my middle rod raced off. Nice little sort of, I don't know, 3 or 4 pounder common. Oh, think I'm getting a few lively common, like they all are in here. Oh, he wants to show his other side. But there we go. Think I'm getting a few tips and ideas now for the match next weekend. I'm getting an idea of what's working. Just hope I can put it into practice next weekend. But right then, gonna get it back. Pancakes for breakfast. Yummy. Right, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and it's come to the end of Jakey's fishing session now. He's got to be on his way, hasn't he, mate?
Indeed, yeah. I mean, well, 8 days fishing. I think I've done enough for a while. Yeah, pat down on the gear, so have a quick scan around the dates and be back in next week for the back of land net match.
Yeah, I've still got about another 5 hours fishing yet ahead of me. I haven't caught anything else since those 2 fish first thing this morning. Obviously you would have seen it by now if you had. Have you learnt anything from this practice session on wadmill for next week's match?
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, I think whatever happens next week, if it fishes the way it has been sort of this sort of day and a half we've been on here, it is going to...
Don't pull a low number either.
Yeah,
aim high as always.
It's going to be a tough match next week. I think it just could be 1 or 2 fish that wins the match. I think if it fishes like this, you know, our friend Steve Dimmer from Cooking and Carping and Margot was just a few pegs down from where we're fishing now. and they only had a couple of fish, and well, we're pretty much in the same boat, aren't we?
Indeed, yeah.
So yeah, not giving away any of your bait secrets you have caught on, are you?
No.
No, nor am I. So if you're watching this video, then you're not getting any secrets from us from what we have caught on.
Till after the match.
Yeah, so right then, I'll bid you farewell then, mate.
Indeed.
Right, go on then, sod off.
Laters.
Right then guys, it's taken a few hours since Jakey's left, but I finally bagged another one. So put up a good little fight, and it's good to have at least one more before I've got to pack up, which is in about 90 minutes time. So put up a good little fight, and I'm happy to have another one at last. Could be the last fish of the session, the way the session's been going. It's been a bit slow, but I'll get her back now. Right then guys, I've got half hour before it's time for me to pack up, and just got another fish. Been a slow day, but they're finally coming towards the end of the session. There we go. Nice lively fish. Come on. Very lively. Right. There we go. Nice little ghosty comment. On my middle rod. On the bait that seems to be doing most for me this session on wadmill. Very nice. Funny mouth this side, but all very welcome all the same. Think I'll get her back. Alright then guys, well, it's been a quiet day, and the last hour I've had 3 fish. I've got literally minutes now before I've got to pack up. I've had another nice little common. Not big, but if I get some of these in next week's match, I'll be very happy indeed. Not massive, 5-6 pounds, right hand rod, out in open water. It fought like he was double this size, but very welcome all the same. And if I can get a load of these next week, I will be very happy indeed. Alright, let's get it back, because it's nearly time to wind the other 2 rods in. Right, evening guys. Well, I've come to the end of my session now. Very slow day. Had a sort of quick run of activity towards the end of the session, but as for guessing what's going to happen in next week's match, it's hard to say. I've not really caught enough fish at all on any bait, method, tactic to be definitive about what I can say I'm going to do next week. Got a couple of ideas, but I haven't caught nowhere near enough as what I'd like to have done to say that is what I'm going to do next week. So yeah, I've still got 2 rods out at the moment, but as soon as I finish this piece of camera, they're coming in now. It's time for me to go home. So thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed watching this episode, and I will see you next time in episode 19, which will be the back of the landing net spring match. Okay, thanks for watching.